Hey everybody, this is Ms. Peachy from your WCA Physical Science class. I just wanted to do a quick, really quick tutorial here for your sound portfolio, which I have totally changed from what is in the lesson. So you have two options here. You can actually still do the portfolio that's in the lesson. I don't have a problem with that, but I don't have a video tutorial for that because it does require quite a bit of equipment that I don't have available here to be able to kind of walk you through. So if you would like to continue with that one, that's totally fine. That sound portfolio is pretty neat actually. It does have you use a flashlight and like a paper towel tube and some other materials at home to do a really pretty cool hands-on portfolio for that one. But the alternative portfolio, which I'm going to kind of walk you through here today, is a research portfolio on some of the things that sound can do. So you'll find the link for this on my website. There'll be a link that says Template for Sound Portfolio, and that's going to take you to a Google slide template. And you can actually change these slides. Well, you'll have to make a copy of this first. So you go to File and then make a copy, and that allows you to kind of play with this. Or you can download it as a Microsoft PowerPoint also and play with it that way. Because obviously there's things you're going to need to delete out of here, like this box and things like that. The cover slide is worth 1 point, and that's just where you kind of put your title and your name and stuff on there. You're going to pick one of these 4 topics, and you actually can pick another topic if you email me in advance and I approve it. That's okay too, but it does have to do with some technology that uses sound. So if there's another technology you want to explore here that uses sound waves for something non-conventional, so I don't really want you exploring music necessarily, unless maybe you're doing something that's a bit unusual for music, like music therapy or something like that. Okay, because there's non-conventional uses for sound is what we're kind of going with. The 4 ones that I have on here are supersonic air travel, animals that use sonar, sound in the ocean. There's something called the SOFAR channel, which is how they actually use the ocean as a big way to like magnify and amplitude sound, so sending sound throughout the ocean. And ultrasound in medicine. So ultrasound is used in many different techniques in medicine as well. So you can choose one of those 4, or you can choose a topic of your choosing. Again, just make sure you email me or call me or something and just ask me, is this an okay topic? So this slide, you're going to put the title of your slide here, whatever you choose to do. And you're going to write a 1 to 2 sentence summary about your topic. Like what is kind of the main point of what you're going to be talking about. This is your summary slide. If you'd rather not do this in complete sentences, you can come up with like 4 or 5 bullet points here to kind of give me the main ideas of what you're going to be discussing. Okay? And also make sure to add a picture. There should be a picture on almost every single slide to add visual interest. And that picture should go along with whatever it is you are presenting. The next 4 slides are subcategories. So these would just be like if you were writing a paper and you had like 4 paragraphs of supporting information. So for example, let's say you were doing animals that used sonar. Perhaps you could use, subcategory number 1 might be on bats. You might talk about how bats use sonar. So you have your picture here. You talk about bats and 4 main things about how bats use sonar. Maybe if you were doing supersonic air travel, you could talk about the history of achieving the supersonic speed, and that could be something that's incorporated in this slide. But again, it's kind of like the first supporting paragraph you would have in an essay or in a paper. Same thing for subcategory number 2, your second main idea, right? Could be your second animal. It could be the second point you want to talk about with regards to air speed travel. It could be a second type of way in which sonar is used in the medical field. Okay, so you again are going to have 4 main things here and a picture as well as your title. Same thing for subcategory 3 and subcategory 4, and then finally just your bibliography. Preferred method for bibliography for 4 points, guys, is that you use MLA method of citation. So you're giving me the full-on bibliography. I recommend going on here to like, let's see, Citation Maker is a good one, or Citation Machine. These are good websites that will allow you to kind of make your own bibliography from here. I believe your English teacher probably has a link even for you to use, but you can actually use this to create citations for your bibliography. For the MLA, you just copy and paste your website. So for example, if I were using, I don't know, let's say I just pick a CNN article or something. I don't know if any of these are interesting CNN articles that I would like to use, but let's just say I pick something on health and I talk about aspirin here. This is that article about aspirin, and I copy it. I can put it right in my citation maker. And it will create the citation for me. So I can select this as my article. Okay. And then you go on to final step. Create citation. And it will go ahead and make it for me. And all I need to do then is copy this, and I can paste it right into my PowerPoint. Okay, so it's super duper easy to use. There really is no good reason for not doing proper citations today, because these things make citations for you. Okay, if you don't give me proper citations, if you just give me the URLs, the web addresses, you won't get the full 4 points here. You can get partial credit, but you won't get the full 4 points. That's pretty much it. It's actually a fairly large portfolio in terms of point sizes, so that's why we're doing a research portfolio. But again, if you do want to use the portfolio that's listed in a lesson, I'm totally okay with that. However, I don't have a video tutorial for that one. Again, it requires materials that we don't have available here at school. And so I can't do a video tutorial for that, but you are welcome to do that one if you so choose. Okay, so hopefully that helps a little bit with this video, with this tutorial on how to do your research portfolio. And again, if you choose a different topic, just let me know. But it does have to do with uses of sound. How do we use sound? And it can't be like radio waves and stuff like that, because that's actually electromagnetic radiation. Electromagnetic waves, it's not a sound wave. So make sure you're using sound here. All right. Hopefully that made some sense. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call or send me a webmail. Bye, everybody.